free trials and how they affect your conversion rates for your online courses. That's what we're going to be looking at today in Teach Online TV. Today we're looking at free trials and how they'll affect the conversion rates of your online courses. We're going to look at a few different ways to do it. I'll share with you my funnel and how I've used free trials over the last decade with my online courses, and some metrics and statistics around the greater online course community and how free trials are working for them and the different ways of doing it. And this is inspired by a question by Jessica in our Facebook group, who asks about conversion rates for free trials and whether she should be doing a free trial on a paid course or doing what she's currently doing, which is offering an email free course where she's dripping content out by email over time and using that to convert to the fully paid course. So we'll look at that and hopefully help Jessica out with increasing her conversion rates. And first of all, I love that you're measuring your conversion rates, Jessica. That's awesome. That's the best place to be starting from, is using those metrics and trying to improve. If you don't have the metrics to improve from, it's very difficult to even know if you're improving. So it's great that you're looking at it that way, and I'd recommend that everybody do that in order to see what's working and what's improving, because then when you try new experiments, you can see, hey, that one's a win, let's do more of that. So let's dive in and look at free trials. So my thoughts on this is that, and again, I'll start by just mentioning my own personal free trial. So my course, when I started about 10 years ago, we started offering a free trial on it about 7 or 8 years ago, and my conversion rates from free to paid on that course range from, over the last 8 years, have ranged from 6% to 12%. 12% being, I think, excellent, and at the higher end when we're doing things really, really well. And I'll share with you my funnel on that towards the end of the video. And I've also looked at metrics across thousands of courses and how they're doing different free trials, whether they're doing free courses, free opt-in email courses, and free trials. And I'll share with you a little bit about what I think the best practices are that come out of that research that we've done. So first of all, my thoughts on free trials is one of the most important things is that you're offering value. So if you're going to be giving away something for free, you don't want to give away crap, because then they expect to pay and get crap, so they're not going to pay. So make sure that you're giving away some of your best value right up front in that free trial. And that may seem a little odd to you because they're getting it for free and you're giving them some really good stuff. It doesn't have to be tons of stuff. Just make sure that what you're giving away for free, you've put some real effort into, and it's some of your strong stuff, because that's what you're sharing with the most people, and that's the biggest indication of you and your brand and your educational experience and your expertise, and that's really what's going to sell them on going on to take the full course from you. Another one is, we're going to look at a bunch of different options here. A/B test everything. So it doesn't have to be simultaneous A/B testing, but the key is that you're collecting metrics. So you're tracking. If you do a free course and then try and get people into a paid course, check what are your conversion rates, what's your revenue numbers like compared to maybe last month when you were just doing the paid course only. And then if you add in an email course, how does that perform? If you add in a free trial, how does that perform? You want to be checking these numbers. And with metrics, you can spend days, months, years digging into them and getting too far into it. Don't get obsessed with it, but just get enough of that metric data to get a feel for it. If it's not a big swing, it may not be a big difference one way or the other, but the key is that you're looking at the metrics and tracking to see if you're seeing success on these things. So my thoughts for Jessica on whether you should be doing a paid course with a free trial or an email opt-in course is, actually, I would recommend trying both out at the same time, testing the metrics on both of them, seeing which is performing better, and maybe even continuing to use both at the same time. And I'll explain how that funnel works in a moment. I think that doing your email opt-in free course, where you have an opt-in when people hit your landing page, where they can just sign up to get a series of emails and a free course over a week maybe, that you're going to have a higher conversion rate on getting email addresses. So you're going to get more people starting into the funnel that way, which is always a great thing, but probably a lower conversion rate coming out the bottom end of the funnel into the paid course, because those people are just signing up for something for free. They're not really yet ready to evaluate your full paid course. So you might see a lower conversion rate coming out the bottom end of the funnel to your paid course, which is what I've seen for my experience with those. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't be running it, because it's still a great way to collect leads, and you still are going to convert some of those people, as you already are. Then I would also add on the free trial for your course. So this is now when they're being exposed to the course. It might be the first thing they're hitting before they even do an opt-in, or maybe they don't do an opt-in, but they're seeing that free trial on your course, and now they're actually ready to evaluate it. And the real value, I think, in doing a free trial on your course is people get to experience what it's like to work with you in the paid course, maybe for a short period of time, or maybe through a short amount of content. So I think you're going to see higher conversion rates, and I've seen higher conversion rates for people who are experiencing that short free trial. Now, how I would do that free trial is I would actually keep it, instead of time limited, like free trial for 7 days where you get access to everything, where people can kind of abuse that and just burn through everything in 7 days, unless you have, a year's worth of content, or it's a subscription, or you're doing it ongoing. If it's a standalone course, or it's a course that's got a fixed length of time and everything's available, what I would do for your free trial is do a content limited free trial. So you mark off a couple of pieces of content, your best stuff, remember, really good stuff. Mark off a couple of pieces of content as free, and you can do this easily in Thinkific. You just tag it as free and it builds the free trial automatically for you. And then they can come in and they can evaluate the software, they can evaluate the overall experience, they can evaluate you and the content, and see if they want to go on and purchase. And I would keep it short. So mine is typically 5 to 15 minutes of content, and then they hit that paywall automatically, and they're prompted to upgrade and buy. That means they can make a decision on that first visit, so you're not losing them to go elsewhere. So my funnel that works quite well and generally sees conversion rates upwards of 12%. And again, it's going to be a little different with every industry, every course, every market that you're in, and it might even fluctuate over time. My course is a bit seasonal, so I do see some seasonal fluctuations that way. But my funnel is, I start off with a lot of free content out there, so some key content pieces. I do have a blog, but mostly it's the key content pieces, like really high value content that converts. So some key content pieces to bring people in organically. I do run some paid ads, and I have some great, very well performing YouTube videos, a small number of really high value free YouTube videos that are out there for anyone to watch, that all link back to the course. At that point, they come back to the course. I don't have an email opt-in for just an email campaign or a free email course. I probably should add it, and I do think that's a good thing to have, but I don't have that. At that point, I put them right into a free trial for the course. So they've gotten some free content already from me in the form of a nice article or a free YouTube video. Now they're looking for a bit more, and I give them that free trial of my course. That is not a time limited free trial, it's content limited. So they get about 10 to 15 minutes of my best content as part of that free trial, and then they hit the paywall and they're prompted to upgrade. This gives them that opportunity to pay on the first visit. Now, if they don't upgrade on that first visit, I do have an email campaign that goes out to them over time. And that email campaign does have some sales pitch in it, but it's mostly about adding a ton of really good value. So I send them some great articles. I continue to send them videos. I even send some of the original YouTube videos in case they miss them. And I make sure I keep sending them that stuff and reminding them how great our content is, and then slowly coaching them to convert to the full paid course. The other thing I do as part of that is towards the end of it, when I see people that I hit that time period when people are dropping off from my funnel, is I hit them with a coupon code, because I know for me in my market at about the 6-week mark, I'm losing these people anyway, partly because it's seasonal. And so at the 6-week mark, I saw the drop-offs in my email funnel, and I hit them with a coupon code at that point, and that upped the conversions yet again. Another really big part of free trials that can be absolutely amazing for your conversion rates is personal support, or having a conversation, a real conversation with these people who are trying it out. And I know I saw that Sarah posted in our Facebook group as well that she saw an article about an 800% increase in conversions from free to paid. The key thing in that is that they were giving these people support. So if you have someone sign up for a free trial of your course, or even a free opt-in, and you open the door for them to have a call with you, a quick chat with you, even a few emails back and forth with you, that can dramatically increase the conversion rate. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a call from someone asking a couple of questions about my course that are readily available in the material they've seen and read, even as simple as, what's the price of your course? And I know they know the answer to it. They're just calling because they want to know if there's a real person on the other end of this whole transaction. And so if you can give them a little bit of support, it will dramatically increase their satisfaction with your product and also their likelihood to upgrade. And again, check out we've got an upcoming interview with Danny Inney of Teach and Grow Rich, and he's got some great insights into this concept of offering support to your students, even beyond free trials, and how that can really add value and increase the price of your products. So definitely recommend offering a bit of support as part of your free trial and experiment on how that affects your conversion rate. I think if you do that right, you could drive it well above my 12% that I've seen. Finally, throughout that process, I do hit people with retargeting ads. So you can retarget them with some Facebook ads or Google ads that follow them around and remind them that they were checking out your course. And then, as I mentioned, there's that closing coupon. So that's kind of my funnel that has gotten me roughly the 12% conversion rate in free trial to paid. Again, I don't use an email opt-in, but I would recommend it. I think it is a good idea to have both, so you can have an opt-in on your site where people can grab a drip feed email course, or maybe not an email course, but even just a drip feed course that they can get access to over a few days or a few weeks, and use that to get them into the paid course. And then on the paid course, especially if it's a bigger value course, if you put that free trial in there, it's a great way to showcase how you're delivering the course, maybe even some of your support around it, and drive your conversion rates up again. But the end all be all of this is test. So try some of these different things. You're not going to try everything all at once. Put something in, see how it works, see if it changes your conversion rates, and if you're happy with it and it works, keep it and try a few other things as well next. I hope that helps with the free trial experiences. Thanks for your question, and look forward to hearing more from you. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're looking for more information, check out the resources below, leave a comment, ask a question. I'd be happy to answer them. You can also check out Thinkific.com right here, or if you'd like to subscribe for more information, subscribe here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you again soon.